guys, it's your girl Kay. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a spicy topic talking about, and we're going to be talking about Jamaican artist Spice and her situation with Foota Hype and Mr. Vegas. But first, before we get started, we want to send a big congratulatory out to Spice for getting nominated for a Grammy. She is the first artist in the dancehall category to do this, so this is a very big deal, and we want to send a very big congratulatory out to Spice. So congratulations. Now, the situation goes is that Foota Hype is upset that Spice is booking a LGBT gig, and Mr. Vegas also has something to say about it. Now, Mr. Vegas didn't tell Spice what to do. He just shared his opinion. However, Foota Hype feel the need to give Spice an ultimatum and tell her what she should do, merely instead of giving his opinion. Foota Hype, you're just doing too much. Y'all do too much, dog. Like, big dog, y'all do too much. Since when did Jamaica nominate you to be the gatekeeper? Last time I checked, you were never that guy. You were never the man for that. Let's be honest. And he wants to gatekeep Jamaica that he plans to never even return to. He doesn't even want to return back to his home country. So I find that very interesting. When he says, Spice, I called your baby father and I have all this information about you, how does that make his behavior better than a female? You heard me right. Better than female. He's acting very much so like a female about this whole situation. And I personally do not like that at all. And then along with that, he also seems like he wants to blackball Spice for booking this gig. And that is unacceptable. Now, I'm not here to bash anyone. You know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But as I said, Foota Hype wants to give Spice an ultimatum, and that's not okay. How does Spice, as an entertainer, is expected to discriminate? Since when do entertainers discriminate? Never. Jamaica music industry has been trying for years to break out in different categories for different people. And now Spice has finally done that with her dancehall music and with her album that she just dropped. So it's a very big deal for her to get to where she is. But I want to know, who made Spice a reggae artist? Since when is anyone coming out and saying, Spice, you are a reggae artist? Let's get real. Spice is a dancehall artist. She has never been a reggae artist. If Spice wasn't as strong as she is now, she would have been gone out the industry by now. But just based on how people are always trying to come at her for being the type of artist that she is. Spice is a dancehall queen. Yes, a dancehall queen. I promise you that I promise you guys that some Jamaicans are going to say that Spice is not a dancehall queen. Now, they're going to say Lady Saw is the dancehall queen. And I have a question for that. How can a father be the man of a household if he's living with a different family? And I say all that to say is that Lady Saw, who is now gone on to live a different life, and she goes by Marion Hall, she hung up her crown and left it for someone else to take it. And Spice did that. She took the crown and she took the threshold. Now, Shansia, people are saying, is a dancehall queen. But, I mean, she's a very, very good artist. Could you guys imagine what it would be like if Spice and Sincere were on the same track? Wait them. Never hear me. Imagine if Spice and Sincere agreed to get together and get on the same track. That track would have sell out. It would be everywhere. America, Jamaica, Brazil, it doesn't matter. Those type of artists, them two alone, it's unstoppable. Who remember Pincher versus Pliers or Ghost and Culture? Anyways, because of the hatred for Spice, This is a reality that we will never see. We will never get to see these two great women get on a track because of so much hatred that is going her way. It's actually very sad and it's unfair. Like, honestly, it's just very, like, sad to see. Jamaicans, we don't support Spice. For her album, she sold at 1,500 copies, right? Say that. I guarantee you, Jamaicans didn't even buy 3 of those. We don't want to support her. So what did we expect her to do? And now that she made her albums for her real fans, you think she's going to let people that don't even support her box her into a category that she doesn't even want to be in? Do you really think Spice is going to be that type of artist to let people box her in? Spice has never been that type of woman. She's always gone against the grain, and it has always worked for her because that's just who she is. She's a fighter and she's resilient. All that to say is, for to hype, you're wrong. And you've always been wrong. Whenever it comes to Jamaican topics or whatever, you've always been wrong on it. And you're not going to dictate her, and you're not going to box her in, and she is going to continue to prevail over you. Most dancehall artists only have endorsements. Spice has 1. And I guarantee you the reason why she only has 1 endorsement is because someone in the industry sneakingly has always been trying to undermine her and even get her record label or Magnum to even get her record label and Magnum to drop her. People of lesser caliber have more sponsorships and ambassadorships than Spice. How is that possible? How does it even make sense that Spice is so big with millions of followers, known worldwide in America and Jamaica, and she has less ambassadorship and sponsors along with endorsements? That doesn't even sound right. How is Spice leading the way in reggae, but not being invited to reggae events and reggae festivals, but she's supposed to be a reggae artist? Who remember the supervisor spreader that was called Dream Weekend that Spice was not invited to? So now that's a platform that we would never be blessed to see Spice as because the ambassador for that, or the person that was leading that, doesn't like Spice. And that's so unfair that people that paid tickets to be there, they were robbed of that opportunity to see Spice. Spice is Jamaica's reggae face. Cool. So with her spicy attitude and her mud head and how she just hot up everything, she does her album to please people, which are her fans. And so she took a different kind of music on her album. And you guys did not support it. How much artists combine between dancehall and Spice? Sorry, I did that wrong. Jamaica, come here. I have a question for you. How many artists in dancehall and reggae combined? Because people are pretending like dancehall and reggae are the same thing. They're very much so different topics. Like, people are really pretending like, oh, these are like 2 of the same things. They're the same things. They're not the same things. And you guys know that. And you guys have listened to different types, and you know dancehall and reggae are not the same thing. So you cannot even classify them. If the reggae artists and the dancehall artists were so strong to support Spice instead of stepping on her neck, she will be much, much more successful. But instead, you guys don't want to do that. You guys don't want to support her. So let Spice live. Whether she wants to be gay, bi, straight, LGBTQ, LMNOP, breadbox, dry pot, doesn't matter. Let her live. It's Spice. She can do her own thing. It's none of our business. Stop bullying this woman. Like, just bully it. And everyone that has information or any files on Spice, you need to swallow it. Put it away. Because it's not going to get you anywhere. And if she takes 60 months on 40 women, why does it matter? Let her live. It's her life to live. How nasty does it sound for a man to threaten to expose Spice? How nasty does that sound? You wanna bash her and tell her exploits? Come on. Ja, una know Spice. And Spice know herself. But as they say, only the strongest survive. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, watching this video. Please like and share the video and had a comment. Do you guys really think that this Foota Hype and Mr. Vargas with Spice situation is such a big deal? Or since when can somebody tell me when Foota Hype was nominated to be Jamaica's gatekeeper? Maybe you guys can give me information on that, because I didn't know he got the memo for that, but I would be happy to know. But thank you guys so much for coming into my channel. Peace.